This is my DPS tier list. I'm not gonna go ranting about every single character because obviously that would take forever because there's so many DPSs. Don't know why they keep making more. This is my season 3 tier list so far as the end of the season. Kinda, we get to the end of the season. So just for the record, my characters I main are Bucky, Spider-Man, Strange, Jeff, and Mantis. Those are my mains. Less Mantis, if I'm being honest, I kind of dropped her more. But those are like my few mains. But today we're only talking about the DPS. So starting off really quick, at D tier is Spider-Man. Yes, I know. Just saying, every character on this list is amazing for the most part. Every character you can get, if you're good with the character, you can get amazing usability with. But it's just the amount of usage you get from a character. Like some of these characters can be thrown to S tier. Some of these characters can be thrown, like all of them are basically S, A, and B tier. None of them are that bad. But I had to be picky based off just statistics and statistics, comma, parentheses, or you know what I mean, like quotes, air quotes. Statistics, in other words, just how I've played the game so far and what I've seen. But for right now, D tier Spider-Man. Now moving on to the C tier. Yes, I threw him on its own tier because he just doesn't do that much. Now C tier. Scarlet Witch, I'm not gonna explain. Okay, I got that mixed up. Scarlet Witch and Black Widow. I keep mixing those two up. Don't ask me why. Just two hot red girls. You know, just how it is. Next to them is Iron Fist. He kind of fell off, I guess. He might be like, yeah, I see him on par. Next to him is Mr. Fantastic and Storm. That's the entire C tier. I know some of you are gonna have complaints. You guys always do. Everybody hates tier list, but that's why we do it. It's basically rage bait. But I just threw these guys in here because they're all usable, but they wouldn't be my first picks in most options. Like all of these kind of have a character that is better than them in their class. Like Black Widow, obviously you have like Punisher in the shooting area and Hawkeye. They're both better than her. Scarlet Witch and like the whole stopping dives, you have Namor. And then Iron Fist, tank fighter, I guess you could say, or diver, you have Wolverine, which is better than him. Mr. Fantastic is basically his own tank, but just use an actual tank, and he's like got a little fall off recently. Storm, just use Iron Man with his team up, or Johnny. I just think those have better options. That's why they're all in C tier. Now B tier, you have Psylocke. She can easily be S tier too, especially with her Emma team up, but I put her in B tier because I just haven't seen that many people perform really well with her. Next to her is Johnny. His team-ups are like they're not the greatest, especially with this new thing one. I thought it was going to be crazy, but it's not that crazy. And his ability to control a map is really good, but a good heli can just take him out the air since he can be two-tapped. But he's still really good. Next to him is Magic and Moon Knight. I'm not going to explain these, they're both great. Next to him on B tier is Punisher. I just threw Punisher here because I don't know why. He could easily be A tier too. I should have thrown him in A tier, but just pretend this guy's in A tier. Like, he could be mixed match to S, B, A, B. It's just, I don't even know. It's like, he's not that, I guess you could say he's mobile. I kind of just spaced out when I put him there. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just pretend he's out there and just say an A tier. Next to him is Star-Lord. Star-Lord, these are all, once again, usable characters. No complaints with any of them. If you see them on your team, it's just like, oh, okay. They're on my team. Alright, cool. Like, you don't really complain. Next to Star-Lord is Squirrel Girl. No complaints once again. Easiest character in the game. You can't go bad with Squirrel Girl, and if you do, just maybe uninstall the game. At that point, you're just kind of a lost cause. But like, in this B tier, it's just they're all usable characters that there's like no complaints with. Punisher, obviously, like, they don't have any specialties in my eyes. Maybe like the front three have their specialties where it's like diving and air support. That's basically it. That's what the front three have. But the back four kind of just like, hey, we need damage. Let's just use any of these guys. Or, hey, we need a good ult. Let's just use any of these guys. There's no complaints to them. But there's nothing uniquely special about them in my eyes. Now, moving to A tier is Phoenix. First in the A tier. Just because she deals so much more damage than even Squirrel Girl. Like, a good Phoenix, I think, is better than a good Squirrel Girl. Especially with her ult being able to rip through other ultimates, like Rocket's ultimate, stuff like that. Lots of people, when she first dropped, just gave up on her because, you know, she kind of has like a high skill ceiling, I guess you could say, because you actually have to be able to hit your shots, unlike Squirrel Girl and like Punisher and Moon Knight and all them. Those guys, you don't really have to hit your shots. You just kind of spray and just, you know, you'll hit some eventually. But if you do land your shots really good with her, you'll be going crazy. But there's a better option than her. Next to her in A tier is Hawkeye. He has a lot of usability. He can't get dived that easily, and he has the one-shot thing. He could easily be put in S tier. I just never see that many good ones. And you have to be good with him to make it a good character. Next to him is Winter. Once again, my main. He has really good ultimate, really good range. He has the ability to pull people in. He's just overall good. Does he have somebody that's better than him? Not really, but once again, he could easily be thrown in S tier too. Not really any complaints. He's just a good character that does a lot of damage. The only real bad thing is his team up, but that's not even that bad. He's just A tier. I just think the S tier people are better than him and get more usage throughout it. But next to Winter is Iron Man. Yes, I know, crazy Iron Man here. I just think his team up helps him a lot, and with this recent update, they just like kind of everybody ignores Iron Man. He's kind of hard to deal with unless you have a poke team. And like I said, the characters like Hawkeye, Scarlet, Black Widow, stuff like that are harder than just using an Iron Man and just popping bubbles everywhere. And he obviously has an ultimate that insta kills most, like, you know, other ultimates, healer ultimates. That's why I put him here, because before he used to be garbage. Like season 2, he used to be pretty bad. Like you see him, you'd be like, oh, he's here. But now it's like, wow, that's pretty fucking good. Like, you're happy to see him. All right, now moving on to S tier. Black Panther, he has his instant 1-kill combo. He basically took like Spider-Man's place. I know Spider-Man has the ability to do map pull-offs, but like, how often are you gonna hit those? Only good Spider-Man can hit them, and even then, they could just bubble, or like most tanks can stop the pull pretty easily, unless they're completely brain dead or distracted. All right, but going back to Black Panther, good ultimate, can get in and out of there sometimes, and he can get in and out really quick. And just, he's impossible to fucking catch, if I'm being honest. Like, at least Spider-Man, when he dives he like has to like sit there and just hit you, while BP just dashes straight past you. Like, you're not gonna hit him with your like sleep or anything like that if you're playing Mantis or Luna or anything like that. He's way harder to hit, and his ultimate's super quick, so you can't really cancel it that easily compared to Universe. So he's just a way better Spider-Man. He is the best dive. I can see like Magic and them easily like going up here. I just think they're not as good as him, just because of how fast he can get in and out. I think he's now the best. I mean, like Psylocke can get up here too. I just haven't seen that many good ones. Psylocke's, I mean. Well, BPs, people have been like, all the Spider-Man mains just completely switched and gave up on Spider-Man, went to BP. Now looking at Namor, that's the other S tier. Obviously, no skill required. Just throw your squids. Ta-da, you win. Wolverine, obviously his team up is just, he's the tank melter. If they're doing double tanks and like you need the tanks gone, easy Wolverine pick. Do I even have to explain more? Next to him, the one you guys all expected, Hela, you can 2-tap. Her ultimate's amazing. She can escape anything. She can pull you in. And she has the new Symbiote team up, and I mean, she has the Hela and Thor revive and Loki. I mean, she's just the best character in the game in my eyes. Obviously, there's a big skill thing where you have to be able to hit her shots, or hit your shots with her. But with just enough time and practice, you can get there eventually. That's why this is my tier list. Let me know if you have any complaints, because I know you will. And I would like to actually genuinely hear which ones you want to put up and what character you main. But besides that, I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully, you know, you guys don't lose a bunch of ranked games, and let's just try making the community better. Peace.